And guys, this is my personal advice to you. This whole approaching thing, throw that shit out the window. I'm gonna say it now. Take it and throw it in the trash.
Chuck it.
Women will complain. Hey, the men don't approach. I don't give a.
This is how to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate when there's sweeties. It makes me so uncomfortable. Feral, like feral. There's mirrors everywhere, so it's like you can easily catch people in the act. Oh, this is nothing. Okay, we're gonna move on to the 35s now. I want you to watch very carefully. Just watch. There's the 5 as £5. And these are the weights. Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though. See what I mean? Alright, here we go. Let's go to the gym, girls. Let me go with some girlfriends. This is ridiculous. I gotta be careful. I gotta be fucking careful. Can't be too fucking. What part of me working out by myself looks like I'm a fucking damsel in distress? I'm not.
Sorry. That exercise just makes me laugh. I
know it's
the new thing because of everybody trying to grow their glutes, and I see like everybody on Instagram do that. That exercise is.
And then you call me, and then you call me juvenile when I go.
There's something.
The worst thing is that it's in fast forward, so that's even worse.
It's just
that's worse.
It's completed. You know what I mean? But yes, what did you think?
No, nothing. Oh, that was that it?
That was generally it. She basically called the guy a creep and all that stuff. This guy made me extremely uncomfortable at the gym. This is why I'll end up crying on stream. I feel so grossed out at times with the amount of sexualization I experience. Hopefully this spreads awareness for girls who experience this type of treatment at the gym. Stupid piece of shit behind me. She whispers in the microphone. I hate this. I hate when there's weirdos. It gets me so uncomfortable. Feral. That's what she said in the video. So here's the extra context. I found a squat rack in the area in the corner of the gym. She wrote in a lengthy reply. He followed me there after I did a reverse deadlifts. There was a plenty of ab machines to use, but he chose the one that was not doing his workout half of the time. The mirror faced me and not the whole gym, so he was looking around there. There was nothing but a mirror in my direction. I get constantly harassed by men in public spaces when I even showed an inch of skin. So yes, I get pissed when they glare for disturbingly long periods of time. I'm not looking for views or clicks. I just posted this to spread awareness. I don't think it's bad to look at someone once and you'd be like, oh, that's a pretty girl. But I personally put my headphones in, I mind my business and make sure to look unapproachable because I only there to film gym vlogs and work on my progression in the gym. I wouldn't be there doing this for attention at all. I don't trust random strangers. No person should. You don't know their intention. I can see how this makes me look like I have an inflated ego, but I am an attractive girl in the beauty standard sense, and I get extremely sexually harassed online, and it makes trusting random strangers that I approach me trigger my trauma, which is why I respond this way. I'm extremely antisocial, and being hit on is never a compliment to me. I don't like to be approached. I haven't dated for a year because I despise being sexualized. It happens anyway, and I get frustrated. It's normal for girls to feel this way because it happens often.
Can I pause you 2 seconds?
Go for it.
How do we know if I don't approach you? I don't know your background. I can understand that you have all this background. I do understand. I sympathize with you. But how am I going to know? For you, being approached is never a compliment. I can't know that. And in this society, as a man, I have to approach. So what the fuck am I? Like, I don't know. It's not written on your forehead, my girl.
People who say this kind of behavior is creepy is so funny to me. Have you guys ever done any approaching? I've watched women approach people. I watch them do it in clubs. You want to know what women do to approach a dude in a club? They see a guy, they try to angle themselves. They see him, right? They'll look at him through his peripherals. And then they'll try to angle themselves a certain way.
They try to look available.
And then, if they move, they try to get into another place where the man can see them and make eye contact so he can approach, right? You start to strategize and physically put yourself in places to be able to approach. No one goes, oh, she's pretty. I'm going right in. There's always a bit of attentiveness. Like I want to just strip down. Oh, he glanced 4 times. And guys, 99% of people, when they approach anybody, think it over. They have approach anxiety. They get worried about going up to the person. They get nervous about the prospect of being rejected. They think it over. They try to position. This is a normal type of behavior. And the reason why I'm saying that is we look at this and we're like, oh, this is inherently creepy. When in reality, it is how the vast majority of people get approached. Think about somebody you've liked before. You've ever had a crush? How many times have you sat there and glanced at your crush before ever saying anything a few times? How many times have you thought about how you sit, how your posture is around the person you're crushing on? We do these kinds of little things to signal interest to the other person,
No, I've never
hoping
done that.
hoping that they reciprocate. Women will sit there. What do they'll do? They'll adjust their hair. They'll smile at you, right? Is that creepy? I'm just asking. Is it creepy when women don't say a word, but they'll glance at you, though? And they'll glance again, right? And ladies, if you're being honest, you guys have all done this with somebody you liked who you may not have had that much contact, or someone you thought was cute very briefly.
Never.
We all do a bit of signaling with our body language inadvertently to say we're interested, or maybe we don't even cognitively realize it, but we're displaying an interest. It becomes creepy when you're not interested. And I can understand. You're going to the gym, you just want to work out, you're not interested. But you also have to understand that in this world, like Preach said, we do expect men to do the approach, to go out there and try themselves. We don't have a set of rules where it says where it is acceptable and isn't. Maybe the gym is off limits. Maybe that's a spot where people don't want to get approached ever. Hard to say. I also know a lot of people who meet their partners at the gym and they start fucking from there. So it's not a clear defined rule. Like if you told me the woman's bathroom, I'd be like, okay, stupid is not supposed to be in there. You know what I'm saying? If he runs, hey, she sits down inside pee, he opens the door, he's like, oh, y'all sit there pee? That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was something weird. Okay, I can understand. And this is why I said before, in spaces where men and women are commonly together for extended periods of time, it is very difficult to have these spaces and expect no fraternization. I say this where it's work, where you have at work, okay, there's literal rules to not fuck your coworkers. They still do it. They have rules. Don't and everyone's like,
Fucking.
yeah.
Fucking. I'm getting my dick wet.
They can't stop. And maybe it should be a rule. I just want people to appreciate that they throw around this word creepy. And I want you to understand how this kind of approach anxiety where we created a side where men don't like the idea of approaching. Vast majority of dudes who are regular and cool are never going to say anything to a woman. Why? Because of videos like this where they can get put on blast by a streamer, some famous person, semi-famous person, and then have millions of people describe whether or not they're really disgusting perverts or something like that because they glanced at somebody a few times that they like. But let's be honest, every single one of you motherfuckers have looked at somebody that you've liked and glanced at them, including women.
Never.
Including women.
Never. Never? Yeah? Well, what's your favorite feature about the person? I don't know. I like his eyes. I like the way he smiles. If you like his eyes and the way he smiles, you glance.
Bruh. So I'm not discounting that women feel uncomfortable in these spaces because they just want to go from nothing. And sometimes, like, if you're an attractive female, you get approached the whole time. Okay? I'm not discounting that. But let's also be honest about the fact that most of these dynamics kind of work that way. And even though it's unfair to you and you get tired of it, it might be the first time you approached a girl all month. It could be. And he comes off the first time and you bite his head off. I understand why you do, but you have to understand from his perspective, I didn't even.
No,
and it's not like he was inappropriate. It's not like he was rude.
Yeah, but
I get that you don't want to be infringed on, but let's balance.
He was off. He was off. I feel like he was off. Taking the weight like that and just assuming not asking anything like that was off. That was off. You didn't ask. You just took the shit and then try to put it. Yeah, that was a bit off. I understand, but that was maybe I'm gonna say it. It was a bit maybe a faux pas. Like it was not as comfortable, but I wouldn't deem him like the worst creep in the world. Yeah, that's what he did. You said, and you did good. You said, yeah, no, I'm good. And he left. He did the thing where he left. No interest. Like I cannot know.
Can I ask you?
Go ahead.
At the gym, when you're doing certain exercise, don't people just come and offer to spot you?
They offer it. That's what I'm saying. He just took this shit and put it on it. That's what I understood. I didn't hear or see. Maybe it went too fast that he was talking to her. He just took the weight and trying to put it in its place. Yeah, people offer me. They offer. Excuse me, could you? He just went there and I can understand how abrasive that could be. You just assume, and that could be in this day and age when women don't want to feel like a damsel in distress, and you do that. I've been yelled at for holding a door. If you're gonna go up to a weight that she's already put there, and then she's all right, and your intentions were probably all right, but you don't ask, that's what is that? That's what was his error. Absolutely, I'll say that.
Okay, this is where I disagree. Man's right there. He goes over. He says, he grabs it. Can I put it on? Right?
Did he say that?
Yes, he asked.
He asked.
As he grabbed it, he asked. He said, no, I'm good. He puts it right back and he walks away.
But that's all you had to say, because of one thing that I said is that I said I didn't hear. So I think he didn't ask.
Where you might have felt that was very inappropriate, another person would be like, yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. You know how many folks at the gym start off conversations that way very casually, and then they become like, they create their own little gym community where they see each other often? Not everyone's built for that. But what I'm trying to say is, I understand. I got my own traumas, and there's certain things that people infringe on a regular basis that set me off. But I also have to do the work in my head to realize they don't mean it that way. Or I don't know that they mean it that way. Or I don't know that they're making a huge faux pas. So I also got to meet them halfway and be like, no, thank you. And then I leave it at that. If they keep pushing after that, then you could infer that there's something wrong. You've established a boundary, right? You said no, and the person has continued. Then I can understand. And guys, this is my personal advice to you. Okay? A lot of people don't like this. This whole approaching thing, throw that shit out the window. I'm going to say it now. Take it and throw it in the trash.
Shuck it.
Women will complain. Hey, the men don't. I don't give a
But
fuck.
that's how it's supposed to be.
I don't give a fuck.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Y'all not doing that shit no more.
No,
and cut that shit out. I'll tell you what it is, okay? Because I've done it. I've done the whole pickup artist thing. I used to go to clubs with Sharpies and play games. I got videos and photos. Like, I have proof. I've done it. I've done the whole laundry list. I'm telling you, cut that shit out. That shit is for the past. That was for the birds of yesterday. Today, we got a lot of pigeons.
The who?
We got a lot of pigeons. Yeah, we got a lot of pigeons. Okay? All right? So, today's a different day. Well, how do I mean to go? I'm going to tell you, really simple. Build yourselves a life that women are going to find endearing. And naturally, things will flow from there. Get your shit in shape. Get your money right. I'm not talking about millions. I'm talking about just get your own place, get a decent car, okay? Make sure you got some cool hobbies and keep it the fuck pushing. But this whole thing of walking up to strangers you don't know, the whole thing of like, bro, I see people lose their jobs for less. Cut it out. And I'm not saying this because I don't want y'all to get none. I'm telling you, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth the annoyance. And it's certainly not worth everything else that comes with it. Because I don't think this guy's going to return to that gym. Don't do it. Keep your shit pushing. Pause. Because that sounded weird. This whole thing, I don't care how much women, no, we want, I don't give a fuck. You want it so bad, go do it yourself, stupid.
Nah, don't do it. It's really that. Like, we're not in the day and age where we could do that. We could afford to do that. Like, are you gonna afford to lose all the be labeled a creep? Be labeled? Nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm just gonna be in these spaces and I'm just gonna be in spaces. You know what I mean? If I was you, I'd be that. I'm gonna be in spaces. You don't do no approaching, you just be. And people, motherfuckers don't want to talk to you, they'll talk to you. Or they won't. You have to be okay with going home alone.
And I'm gonna go to this step further. This whole thing, like, oh my god, people sexualize me. Listen, I'm tired of these women going up to the gym in booty shorts and a fucking bra and saying I'm being sexualized. No, you doing that. You're doing that. You're showing off the most amount of skin and clothes that show your curves off in the highest amount of ways, and then complaining because people are ogling or glancing at you. Girl, stop. Just stop. I mean, I'm not saying that dudes don't sexualize women who don't or just that way, because sometimes they even do. But don't act like you don't contribute to that either. Don't act like that isn't, because I know women who do make a lot of the efforts to do a lot of the other stuff, and it does reduce a lot of the contact they have. So there's this whole idea of like, oh my God, men are these like sexual beasts and blah blah blah.
But
Stop it.
She was wearing things to train. She's not wearing nothing that was sexual. For some people that over-sexualize people when fall comes in and we talk about gray sweatpants and we talk about dick prints, You should no. What he said. Booty. No.
And it's not just ladies. There's dudes that go up in the smallest tank top, showing their nipples and everything, making sure you know.
Yeah.
They wearing sweatpants that like fucking hug their cheeks. Pause. Okay, people go to the gym and wear the tightest outfits, not because it's great for your pump.
No.
That's not why you do it.
No.
You do it
Pause.
because you like the way it looks and you know what it signals. And if you don't, you fucking lying to yourself.
Out there peacocking. And
Okay?
shit. Stop.
Some of you women's gym outfits look like your club outfits. It look like you going to the beach. So let's cut this whole shit out. I'm so sick of people. Oh my God, the world is sexual. You in a thong, stupid.
Well, that was booty shorts.
But not her, but people do that in general. I'm tired of people sexualizing. I can see your nipples through your shirt.
You're showing your bits.
That's all.
You're showing your bits. People are gonna look at your bits.
Oh my God.
That's okay.
This is, man, I don't know. It's just the way people act is everything is everyone else. Every day, all the time is everyone else.
Yeah.
You're with yourself all the time. At some point, you got to recognize what you contribute to these problems.
I mean.
There's a reason why Instagram models, all their thumbnails, you can see their ass. All them gym models who are not wanted to be sexualized or blah, blah, they all got a motherfucking thumbnail with their ass showing.
Funny.
And you women at the gym are wearing the exact same clothes. Y'all know what it is? What are booty gains? Booty gains came out of nowhere? No. Motherfuckers trying to get booty for one reason only. It's because men like it.
Hey, you know what?
Let's keep it a stack. No, let's just keep it a stack.
Them legging pants that was sold on TikTok, you know why they was popular? Because you had that little couture on top of the booty that just shriveled up. Come on, that made your booty look like it was hungry and just ate up your shorts.
Yep.
Stop.
That exercise she was doing. That's the new fad on Instagram to
of
get
course,
that Instagram
of
booty.
course.
Why y'all getting it? Let's keep it a stack.
No, it's for me.
Chuck it. It's fine. Go look good. Do whatever you want to do. But I'm so sick of people taking these decisions and acting like it has no societal implication. The only reason you doing that exercise is because your favorite IG model uses it because it gets a lot of eyes from men. Women didn't grow asses overnight because they think that shit's amazing. No, it's because hip hop and the greater culture has made it popular. Let's say what it is.
No, they want to be more comfortable when they sit down. Calm down, man.
Oh yeah. And 20 years ago when no motherfucker wanted ass, what happened there? Was it women showing their... That's like, yo, these... there's parts of this that rub me the wrong way with the way people go about this.
You know he's rubbed the wrong way when he's speaking French. Shit.